32 reasons why Zidane was better than Ronaldinho. The regular reciprocal roundabout project you irritants should really be ready for right by now. Let's roll on. Zidane has more trophies than Dino. Zidane has more World Player of the Year awards than Dino. Zidane's a legend for 2 elite clubs. Zidane's a legend for 2 elite leagues. Every mutual teammate has said Zidane was better. Every mutual opponent has said Zidane was tougher. Dino scored 1 in Cap 2 for Brazil. Zidane scored 2 in Cap 1 for France. Zidane went from being a great player to being a great manager. Dino went from licking his lips at the opponents of AFC to licking his lips at the menu of KFC. Zidane was better centrally than Dino. Zidane was better defensively than Dino. Dino looks like this. Zidane covered more distance than Dino. Zidane was more versatile than Dino. If you provoke Zidane, he'd stick his head right in the middle of your chest. If you provoke Dino, he'd stick his teeth right in front of your face. I prefer the first one because I'm a hard man. When Zidane was 30, he won the European Cup on his weak foot. When Dino was 30, he got shipped out of Europe for being the weak link. When Dino was 31, he was negotiating a nightclub clause in his contract while outside Europe. When Zidane was 31, he was extending his contract with the best team in Europe. When Zidane was 33, France were begging him to come back despite having Vieira and Makelele in that region. When Dino was 33, Brazil left them out despite having Fred and Joe in that region. This is getting painful. Just one more age comparison, I promise. When Ronaldinho was 34, he owned a fake passport. When Zidane was 34, he owned Ronaldinho. That's powerful. But don't worry, I'll show mercy. Let's move on from the age section and onto the managers section. When Zidane came across Pep, he made him suffer by playing against him. When Dino came across Pep, he made him suffer by playing for him. When Ancelotti managed Zidane, he changed his entire approach to get the best of him. When Ancelotti managed Dino, he couldn't wait to get rid of him. Jesus, you really want me to continue? Yes, okay. When Sir Alex came across Zidane, he said all he needs is 10 pieces of wood and he will win the Champions League. When Sir Alex came across Dino, he tore him apart like he just received 10 pieces of wood right up his anus. Zidane's left foot can do more than just be stood on. Zidane's head can do more than just be pointed at. And no, I don't mean this. I mean this. And on that note, Zidane scored in 2 separate World Cup finals. Zidane destroyed Brazil in 2 separate World Cup finals. Zidane would have 70 touches before losing the ball once. Dino would make 70 passes before reaching his target once. Well, not really a surprise, mate. You were always looking the wrong way. When Zidane had the ball, he was a master in keeping hold of it. When Dino had the ball, he was a master in dancing and falling over. He lost the ball more often than you think. When Zidane went to Bangladesh, he was chased by children who were ecstatic he was in the country. When Dino went to Bangladesh, he posed with a woman who was chased out of the country. Look it up. Zidane moved with more grace despite being bigger than Dino. Zidane had better acceleration despite being slower than Dino. Zidane three-peated the Champions League in Europe and won a league title in Spain during the 2010s. Dino three-peated disappointing moves in Brazil and a further one in Mexico in the 2010s. And finally, Dino was a player who made the fans go wow. Zidane was a player who made those who make the fans go wow, go wow. And that is that. Agree or disagree? Beats indifference. Once again, don't forget to like, comment and share. And of course, subscribe. Till next time.